Steven Universe is actually coming back for real. At the Annecy Film Festival in France, Rebecca Sugar herself announced that a Lars of the Stars spin-off series is now in development for Prime Video at Amazon.
Bingo. Bongo.
This is specifically a spin-off that people have been asking for years. People want more Steven Universe. I think there is a ton of potential here. We also got some more exciting news about another Sugar project that's coming up, so let's talk about everything she's got cooking. So at the Annecy Film Festival, Rebecca Sugar announced that she wants to continue to explore the characters from Steven Universe and that they're going to do that in a series called Lars of the Stars. Here is what the synopsis for Lars of the Stars reads. Steven Universe Lars of the Stars explores the past, present, and future of the universe. The sequel follows Lars Barriga, eternal teenager and space outlaw, as he and his pirate crew smuggle contraband, evade the authorities, and uncover the darkest secrets of the fallen Gem Empire. This was like the most predicted possible Steven Universe spinoff forever. People wanted this for years, even back when the show was running originally. So it's kind of crazy that it's finally happening now after all these years. The last we saw Lars was in Steven Universe Future in an episode called Little Graduation.
Buck up, man. Just come and visit.
In this episode, all of the off-colors graduated school. The off-colors are all of the gems that Lars was exploring space with over the course of the series. And after they graduated, they left for space once again. So I imagine that this show will probably pick off shortly after these events of Steven Universe Future.
Are you gonna let me go anytime soon?
Now, I'm actually a pretty huge Steven Universe fan, even though I haven't really talked about it much on my main channel. It's a show that I really think is excellent. If you're looking for like the most imaginable in-depth predictions, you should probably go check out the Roundtable. My friend Kevin over there is just like the biggest Steven Universe fan I know, but I'm a huge fan of the show and I love the potential for this series right here, especially with the way they're describing it in the synopsis. First of all, space pirates is just a great premise for any show. I mean, like, that is a great scenario setup. It's going to be really fun in the world of the crystal gems of Gem Homeworld. And there's a lot of really interesting things here. It says that they're going to be smuggling contraband. So this could mean a lot of different things. I don't know if they're going to be smuggling things between planets, smuggling things onto Homeworld that aren't allowed, even though we're obviously in this completely new era of Homeworld as of Steven Universe Future, or smuggling contraband back to Earth. I don't know. But also it says they're going to be evading authorities. Now, obviously, if they have contraband, there's going to be some kind of authorities that they're evading. But the question is, who are these authorities? Are they Homeworld and Gem authorities? Or are they going to be other alien species that we learn about over the course of the show? Will we be getting a lot of universe expansion in Lars of the Stars beyond what we got in Steven Universe and Steven Universe Future? But I particularly love this last part here, uncover the darkest secrets of the fallen Gem Empire. And honestly, having a crew and band of space pirates traveling across the universe, smuggling contraband, evading authorities, sounds like a really cool way to learn the secrets of the fallen Gem Empire. To me, this kind of feels like it could be a sort of Space Pirates x Indiana Jones type of thing. Are they going to be uncovering old pieces of gem technology, old gem bases, old gem locations that then reveal things about the history and lore of Gem Homeworld that we didn't learn yet? There's just so many possibilities here. And hopefully that also means we'll get some cameos from some of our favorite characters from Steven Universe. I don't know about Steven himself, maybe at some point. The crystal gems have got to show up at some point, right? Like, they're gonna be around eventually. I think a lot of people are probably excited that this might imply there aren't going to be any townie episodes, which were much derided back in the original run, but I don't think that's necessarily the case because Lars still has connections back to Earth. He's still friends with Sadie, right? I feel like he could go back at some point and have interactions and stories going on with the people back home. All of the reports about this show say that it's in development, but I think that's just kind of loose terminology. It seems like the show is greenlit. I don't know why they would announce a streamer in addition to the fact that the show is being in development if this wasn't fully greenlit and going to officially happen, especially with how many Cartoon Network shows are being greenlit for other streamers. And this is just another in a long list of that happening, which is kind of crazy that it keeps happening. The Amazing World of Gumball was just picked up for another season that is going to be on Hulu instead of Cartoon Network. We are expecting the regular show follow-up to also be on Hulu. Fiona and Cake is obviously on HBO Max, which at least is Warner, who owns Cartoon Network, so that makes sense. But this is another one. Now it's going to Amazon Prime. I don't know if it's just that Steven Universe has done particularly well on Amazon Prime, or what, but I guess that's where the show is going to live, and maybe we'll get more spin-offs in the future for Amazon Prime. Who knows? This also begs the question, will we be seeing any sort of format change in episode length or style? Will this be more adult-oriented like Fiona and Cake is on HBO Max, which was sort of a spin-off sequel to a kids show, Adventure Time? I also think it's kind of funny that Steven Universe was infamously cut short during its original run due to a lot of international politics being one of the big reasons. But the end of the original series always felt really rushed because they didn't get as many episodes as they anticipated. There seems to be a lot of development that sort of skipped over between the end of the original show and Steven Universe Future. The show just never was treated as well as it should have been. It probably should have gotten a lot more leeway to tell its story in full. And of course, here they are now. Cartoon Network comes crawling back, begging for more Steven Universe when they didn't even treat it properly the first time. Now, I'm pretty excited about this, but I think we probably shouldn't expect the show to come out for a couple years, maybe a year and a half at the earliest. Animation takes a really long time. I presume they're gearing up to produce this right now, but like I said, writing, producing, boarding, and all of the above, that's such a long workflow, such a long process for animation. There's a reason that a lot of these shows we talk about are announced and then we don't hear about them again for a couple of years. Look at King of the Hill. I also love that the show's going to be co-created by Ian Jones-Quartey, Rebecca Sugar's partner and the creator of OKKO Let's Be Heroes. Love those shows, love the shows they make, and I'm really excited that they're both going to be creative partners in this. Also love Ian's constant teases that something new in Steven Universe is going to happen with his infamous eyeball emojis that he did like a few times over the last few months. Also in the world of Rebecca Sugar, she is releasing a new album in August called Lonely Magic, and there's been a little bit of a tease that she posted on social media showing some animation. Some people presumed that this might be just a music video, and that still could be the case, but it actually sounds like there's going to be multiple music videos based on an animator who's been working with Sugar who tweeted about this. It sounds like this is just one of the music videos that they screened at Annecy. Now, personally, I'm hoping for an entire visual album. That sounds like something that is just so far up Rebecca Sugar's alley. She's so great at writing music. I love her songs, and just doing an actual full story visual album to an album of music sounds tailor-made for Rebecca Sugar. It sounds like Rebecca Sugar should be doing that always. So I hope that's what this is. I hope Lonely Magic is a full visual album, but even if it's just a handful of music videos, that is cool too. It'll probably be dope. I'm very excited to see anything she works on, frankly. And that's what we got. I want to know what you guys think about this. Were you fans of Steven Universe or Steven Universe Future? Are you excited for Steven Universe : Lars of the Stars coming to Prime Video eventually? I think there's a lot of potential. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are too. Let me know below in the comments. Peace.
I stay mellow watching Johnny Two Cellos. He talks cartoons, he's a really cool fellow. He keeps you posted on adult cartoons. If that's what you're into, then grab a spoon and a very big bowl of your favorite cereal. Feels like Saturday morning cartoon material. Johnny Two Cellos, watch him on YouTube. Now enjoy this groove and bust a move.